For today's headlines, first case of COVID's UK variant is from Kamuning, Quezon City. Galvez will secure safe, effective COVID vaccines for Philippines. Duterte says LGUs free to choose any COVID-19 vaccine. Daily Tribune PUP Inc. Media Partnership. Chacha stalls at kick-off. DOE taps USAID for energy security. Trump impeached for second time. Cloudy with light, scattered rains to prevail. Good morning, I am Sandalocos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Thursday, January 14, and now the news. A 29-year-old real estate agent residing in Kamuning, Quezon City carried the first locally detected variant of SARS-CoV-2, which is said to be more infectious than the dominant one. In a televised briefing Wednesday night, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the patient departed for Dubai on December 27 for business purposes and arrived in the country on January 7 via Emirates flight number EK332. He is now quarantined in a facility in Quezon City, Duque said, and is now undergoing medication for pneumonia. The health chief said the patient was accompanied by his female partner during his trip, but she tested negative for SARS-CoV-2 upon arrival and is now undergoing the mandatory quarantine as well. Malacanang is confident that the designated vaccine czar will only secure safe and effective doses for the state's immunization program amid concerns on the purchase of China-made vaccines. In a televised briefing, the president said he will take responsibility for the acquisition of vaccines chosen by Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. Duterte also allayed concerns about the government's purchase of China-made vaccines, saying they are as good as those developed by Western pharmaceutical companies. The government has earlier announced that 25 million vaccine doses developed by China's Sinovac Biotech will arrive in the Philippines this year. At least 50,000 doses are expected to be sent to the country next month. Galvez said Sinovac's vaccines might be approved for use in the Philippines next month, even if the firm has yet to apply for emergency use authorization from the country's Food and Drug Administration. Meantime, President Rodrigo Duterte said the national government will not down the mayors and governors in choosing COVID-19 vaccine brands for their constituents. In a televised briefing, Duterte said it is up to the local chief executives to choose from several brands of vaccines available in the market and approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Wala kaming pakialam were the words of the president when he addressed the local government executives during his briefing. He added that they can choose any vaccine they want to buy. He also said no local executive is forced to adopt the vaccine patronized by the national government. His remarks came after successive deals forged by local government units with British-Swedish pharmaceutical firm AstraZeneca in an effort to secure thousands of vaccine doses for their constituents. Among them were Caloocan City, Pasig City, San Juan City, and Valenzuela City. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders. Upholding its commitment to provide quality journalism, without fear, without favor, Daily Tribune inked a partnership with Polytechnic University of the Philippines to equip communication students and faculty for real-world media practice through dynamic training programs. The linkage was sealed last January 12 through a virtual signing of the Memorandum of Agreement. It was held by Tribune's Executive Vice President Maria Bettina Fernandez, Managing Editor Aldrin Cardona, and Associate Editor Dina Ventura. The State University was represented by Dr. Ana Ruby Gapasin, Vice President for Research, Extension, and Development, Dr. Hema Dimora, Chairperson of Department of Journalism, and Dr. Divino Pasumbal, Dean of College of Communication. The affair was also graced by PUP President Manuel Muhi. Daily Tribune is committed to providing training sessions, workshops, and lectures on media-related concerns to PUP students and faculty. Logistical support and omnichannels will also be provided for their journalistic pursuit. In other news, the House of Representatives' effort to change the 1987 Constitution got off to an embarrassing start when all rules and procedures of the Philippine Congress on the formation of a Constituent Assembly have been disregarded. The infraction did not escape the eyes of the senators who took no part in the meeting that was generally for the members of the House Committee on Constitutional Amendments, which debated on whether it was already acting as a con-ass to the consternation of some of their members and their counterparts in the Senate. Senate President Tito Sotto urged lawmakers to adhere rules and procedures, and what happened to yesterday's hearing at the House Committee on Constitutional Amendments was so embarrassing. Senators also scolded members of the House, saying a con-ass can only convene when the sessions have resumed. This was echoed by Senate Majority Leader Juan Miguel Zubiri, explaining that Congress rules only allow the conduct of committee hearings during breaks. Senator Panfilo Lacson, meanwhile, pointed out that Congress is composed of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and any constitutional amendment should be done by both houses. The Department of Energy has tapped the United States Agency for International Development to aid in its goal to achieve energy security. Through the Energy Secure Philippines activity co-designed workshop hosted by USAID, the DOE seeks to spur inclusive economic growth in the power sector. In a statement, Energy Chief Alfonso Cusi underscored that his agency aims to build a resilient energy sector by increasing private investments to promote advanced technology deployment. Cusi said that the U.S. remains a solid ally and one of the country's major trading partners, and that he hoped that collaboration would promote energy security and development sustainability. We will be back. Stay with us.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can you get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, na pink yung sofa, tapos slides, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget ang...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang, okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... fiancé ko sa Lipa? Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami
Call
mag-deliver.
to deliver.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Fiber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Call hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can I get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, na pink yung sofa, tapos slide, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget my...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang. Okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... cancel ko sa Lipa? Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami
Call
mag-deliver.
to deliver. Call hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Call na rin kayo.
Call to deliver.
Donald Trump was impeached for a second time when a bipartisan majority in the House of Representatives voted to charge him with inciting last week's attack on the U.S. Capitol. 1 week before Trump is to leave office, a total of 232 lawmakers, including 10 Republicans who broke with the president, voted to impeach the defiant Republican leader. Prior to that, Trump urged calm and said he opposed any violence among supporters as Congress debated his impeachment for inciting insurrection. In a statement released by the White House, Trump said there must be no violence, no law-breaking, and no vandalism of any kind will happen. He added that it is not what he stands for and not what America stands for. Cloudy skies with light rains are expected in the Bicol region, Mimaropa, Central and Western Visayas, Quezon, and Northern Samar due to the tail end of a frontal system. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains are expected in Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon due to the northeast monsoon. Cloudy skies with light rains are expected in Cagayan Valley, Apayao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, and Aurora, also due to the northeast monsoon. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers are expected in Mindanao and the rest of Visayas due to localized thunderstorms. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tayo emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Araneta Center. Again, this is Sandy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel. Coronavirus case.
I am San Locos.
Duterte, dadalo.
Ray Sanchez.
Good morning, I am Vernon Velasco.
Only government authorized to...
Magandang hapon. Ako si Pauline Soko. Ospital naghahanda para sa COVID. Ako si Luis Lisan at ito ang Tribune. Ramsey may mensahe kay Andrew.
Ako si Jomel Garner. At ito...
Pagsali sa face-to-face Duterte to fund COVID cases, tumalo sa 7.
Missed the chance to acquire 10.
Luis Lisan.
Jomel Garner.
Ako si Ray Sanchez.
Vernon Velasco.
Ako si Pauline Soko. San Locos.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on 2.